Welcome to Geek Fandom Media. I am your host, Chris, and you guys, we are talking post-credit scenes for Thunderbolts. So spoiler warning right now, if you haven't seen Thunderbolts this weekend, go see it, then come back because this topic, this video, this discussion is just too juicy and leaving fans wanting more. And actually, you guys, the Russo brothers confirmed that they directed that post-credit scene for Thunderbolts. I'm like, oh man, this is all too familiar. The Russo brothers are the GOAT in the MCU. You know, from Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Now they're back for Doomsday and Secret Wars. I am hyped, you guys. That post-credit scene was a glimpse of what we are getting for Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Super stoked about that. But the post-credit scene. So what happens? By the end of the film, the team is rebranded thanks to Val and her manipulative ways as the new Avengers. Yelena tells her, oh, we own you now. They are the new Avengers, which I am really excited about because I was like, what the hell is going on? How are we going to do an Avengers Doomsday film if we don't have an Avengers? That solved a lot of problems, you guys, and a lot of issues that I had with the MCU as of right now. Really excited about it. So you see the whole Avengers Tower, new logo, the door opens up, you see US Agent, you see Bucky, you see Yelena, Red Guardian, you see Ghost. They're all there as a team. It's 14 months later, which is really exciting to me. You know why? Because now they have more camaraderie. Now they have more skilled experience working as a team, which I cannot wait to see. As we see, the first Avengers film, they weren't really working together. There was a glimpse of it at the very end, but by the time they get to Age of Ultron, you got Cap and Thor, using their weapons together. It was just completely badass. So I'm excited to see the new Avengers go full-blown team mode in Avengers Doomsday. So they're all there at the Avengers Tower, right? They're talking. Yelena's discussing a conversation with Bucky about Sam, and how Sam wants to trademark the term Avengers or whatever. And, he's upset that, this brand new team is formed without Captain America. So kind of already hinting and pitting these two characters, these two brothers against each other. Could we possibly dabble into Civil War Part 2? That's a possibility, a strong possibility, especially when you look at everyone's background on this new Avengers team. They've killed people. And how does Sam feel about that? That's a big one. They're led by the government and Val, and they're going to be their lapdogs, and they have to do whatever the government says. The Registration Act, how does Sam feel about that as well? That's another issue that's going to come into play. And who's going to fund Sam's version of the Avengers? Realistically, if they're not government-led, you don't have, your billionaire Tony Stark, maybe Wakanda, Shuri, Black, I don't know. That's going to be another issue as well. They're going to be the poor man's Avengers, and I hate to say it. They have always had Tony Stark taking care of all the bills, making sure the lights are turned on. So Sam doesn't have that luxury like the new Avengers have. So Sam and Bucky aren't seeing eye to eye right now. There's an issue, there's a problem that they're going to have to settle. And I cannot wait to see that, you guys. And like I said, their relationship is already it's so great. From Winter Soldier all the way to now, especially Falcon and the Winter Soldier, really seeing them work together. I absolutely loved it. Bucky being around Sam's family. It was awesome. That's a problem. So I'm like, well, what's going to happen with Sam's Avengers? And who is he going to form and have on his team? Because the Fantastic Four are coming, baby. They're coming. They escaped their universe, the multiverse, and they're headed to the main MCU timeline as shown in that post-credit scene, which was really exciting. I doubt the Fantastic Four is going to be like, hey, we're part of your team. We're part of your team. There's going to be a trust issue. We don't know you. We don't know any of you. We come from a different universe. That's going to be quite fascinating as well. And you have to remember, like the Fantastic Four, they're their own group already. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're going to stick together. The Thing, Human Torch, the Invincible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic. So I can't wait to see how that's going to escalate real quick. And who's going to be the first there at their crash landing. That's going to be even more interesting. Oh, I cannot wait, you guys. The future is so bright. So, Sam's Avengers versus Bucky's. I'm trying to put everything together and go through the whole list. I'm like, okay, I could see realistically Sam having War Machine, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, Falcon, Wonder Man, possibly Captain Marvel, maybe if she's not off-world, Valkyrie, and Hawkeye. That's a solid team, a very solid team. Now, I left off people like Spider-Man, Wong, Doctor Strange, Black Panther's never really been a part of the Avengers. Maybe M'Baku, possibly. Hulk, She-Hulk. I don't know Sam's relationship with, Bruce. I don't think they've ever interacted in the MCU. Ironheart's a possibility. Daredevil, no. Moon Knight, no. White Vision, maybe. Scarlet Witch is dead, but she's possibly returning. Thor, could be. Or the Eternals. None of the Eternals were listed on the cast for Avengers Doomsday. So, it's going to be interesting to see who Sam is willing to put on his team. They all have to have, kind of the same morals. They have to be drastically different from the new Avengers. And they're all different. Because you think about it, the new Avengers, everybody has killed on that team. They're murderers at the end of the day. I love them all, but they're murderers. So Sam's the complete exact opposite of Bucky. And that's what it's going to be so fascinating to me. Like I said, I think Sam's official lineup is going to be Don Cheadle's War Machine. You got to have Ant-Man in there. Shang-Chi, Falcon, and I'm going to go, you got to have a powerhouse, man. You got to have a powerhouse. I'm either going to go Wonder Man or Valkyrie. I don't know what's happening with, Jeremy Renner and the whole Marvel situation, because apparently he was offered, to come back for a second season, but they wanted to give him half of what he got for season one. He was like, no, I'm not returning. Absolutely not. So, no idea what's going to happen with, Jeremy Renner returning into the MCU. I would love to see him, in Avengers Doomsday and, alongside Kate Bishop. That'd be badass, dude. But I'm not too sure what's going to happen with that. But I am damn excited, you guys. Oh my goodness. RDJ posted a picture on his social media with the cast together, all supporting Thunderbolts, had a private screening. I was like, oh my God, it's officially happening. This is wild to me. It's insane that's officially happening. And I cannot wait, you guys. Holy crap. First possible trailer we could get for Avengers Doomsday this year. D23 possibly. It is going to break the internet. It is going to be all kinds of huge. Damn, I can't wait. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the new Avengers post-credit scene. And Bucky's new team going up against Sam's team. And if you had to pick realistically who would be on Sam's team, thoughts and opinions, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching Geek Fandom Media. Peace.